Mind of Cruz, mind of Cruz, mind of Cruz, bop bops you up. I didn't Monster Cruz. Oh, record that again.
Okay, ready? What's 3 plus 2?
No, Scott Weiland, please, not math.
Go ahead.
Hey, this is Danny Monster Cruz. I heard the sad news my favorite lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots, Scott Weiland, died yesterday of a heroin overdose. He relapsed on heroin. I find that's really sad. I, Danny Monster Cruz, love 90s Stone Temple Pilots with Scott Weiland. I really like Stone Temple Pilots and Scott Weiland. Scott Weiland was a great guy for equal rights and meditation. He was a great singer. I really liked God. I really think he was a great singer. I really liked that band, Stone Temple Pilots, but I never really cared for his band Velvet Revolver. That was too cheesy. I liked him in STP. He was good in that band. And Scott Weiland, to me, was a musical innovator. He's sort of like the male grunge version of Madonna if she was a male figure. That's what I feel about Scott Weiland. He was kind of a pop star, rock star build, kind of like Iggy Pop meets Madonna, sort of meets the 90s rocker, meets his own unique hybrid of experimentation and commercialism. Scott Weiland was a very interesting frontman, a kind of confused frontman at times, what he thought about fame, sort of lost in it. He kind of got lost in his head. And Scott Weiland was a creative guy who was very depressed and tormented. He had a lot of depression and anxiety, very tortured soul, to be exact. And a musical genius, I have to say, from the 90s. I really miss Scott Weiland. He's a musical legend. I miss Scott Weiland. God rest his soul. Stone Temple Pilots was a good band. And God rest his soul. Unfortunately, Scott Weiland, like MJ, is no longer with us. It's unfortunate. I pay homage and tribute to Scott Weiland and his family. I give you condolences to. I really think this is a sad day in show business. I want to keep my love for fame and celebrity with shared power. And fame and celebrity with shared power. But I don't think you should let fame get to your head like Scott Weiland. He let fame get to his head. And that sadly made his demise. And I'm okay with fame, but don't set it out like Scott Weiland. I'm okay with fame and success. But you gotta wonder, how can you keep coping with success to have it accept success where you like it, where you don't feel like getting high to feel that way? And the feeling of escape is sad. And I think be happy you're an artist. Don't let go of that feeling. If you let go of that, you'll be sad and depressed. And I have a lesson I've learned. I want to keep my love for fame and celebrity and shared power. I'm going to keep my love for being a star. Like Lady Gaga is a star, and many women I look up to her stars. And I wish everyone can learn a lesson from women. Don't be like Scott Weiland. Learn the lesson, rockers. Like Danny Monster Cruz, don't want to be a sad story like Scott Weiland. I'm not going to go there. And too many guys have died of heroin overdoses. Too many rockers have succumbed to that word, OD. And that's a word that needs to stop being in rock and roll. You have to be stop trying to think you have to OD to be rock and roll. Part of being a rock and roll is be yourself and true. Don't do what fucks you up. It's irreversible forever. Do you think you're Jim Morrison? Don't be an idiot. You think you're indestructible? I don't think so. You think you're only about being a superstar? It's more than that. It's about your musical creativity, integrity, besides your music. It's about your honesty and friendship. It's not just about the fame you won. That's part of it. That's not all of what it's about. It's about creativity first. Fame's the thing I care about, but creativity comes more first and foremost before you think about being a star. You have to think your output, creative energy first. And Scott Weiland was brilliant, and I miss him. I give a lot of condolences to Scott Weiland. He is a guy I just look up to. Rock on, STP. This is about Scott Weiland. Enough said.
Nothing cooler than being emotionally healthy.
Nothing cooler.
Thank you.